Namaste, my friends. Paul Callaghan with you today again. I'm here to do some satsang with you. I'm a yoga teacher by the system in the tradition of the Swami Shivananda. Sorry I'm without the t-shirt today, so it's very hot. I'm in Brooklyn, 2021 August. I'm saying my usual introduction, so you can skip it even if you're watching my videos all the time. So it's pretty much the same thing, but for people who watching me first time or will somewhere sometimes, so it's the right thing to do, and it's polite. So I'm initiated in tradition. I lived in ashrams. Yeah, I had many teachers. I have a teacher now. So my spiritual name is Shankara. I'm not fanatical. I'm not in any organization, financial one or religious one. So I don't like to judge, to criticize, to force you, to push you, to brainwash you, or to I like to argue even. So the old videos comes from my own experience, from heart to heart, from soul to soul, what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't look all the time in the screen because like the camera, because my vision is not so good, but I recommend the video. It's in here on the channel, very good video about, not because I did it, it's yoga for eyes. I'm doing it every day, it helps me a lot. Otherwise, like, I would not be here, with you. So in my channel, like the old platforms, even like YouTube channel is pretty much free. So the videos not connected to each other, but it's difficult, different topics, a lot of topics. So a lot of philosophy, meditation, relaxation, food, many others. So welcome. Also, I do yoga about 38 years from now, approximately. About 30 years I teach yoga. In States I'm already like more than 30 years. I came from Russia originally, and sometimes I can stop to find the right word to explain something if it's difficult, and with the spiritual things it's even difficult for people who knows English well. So this video for everybody, but mostly for who are seeking for God, for yogi people, for people who study Vedic culture. Yeah, and I'm trying to bring you into the present moment, into the important things to think from your regular routine, about yourself, about God, why you're here, about very important things like what we're supposed to do, like what's the purpose of life, and many others. Usually we're too busy to think about it. Yeah. And I'm just sharing with you, so I don't want you to make my mistakes like I did. Yeah. That's the purpose, that's why I do satsang. So I'm behaving naturally, so you might hear some sounds, you might, I don't like to wear masks, like, hello my friends, like, it's not me, I'm not an actor. So I'm not really like even preparing myself too much before video in a good way. I like to be like more spontaneous, more natural. Yeah, and I have platforms like have a site that's in Russian language, but it's basically It's a good translator, very good one. It's 165 languages it can do. It's a program, and even big companies using that. And actually, many gurus help me to do this site. It's like pretty much encyclopedia of yoga, I would say. Yeah, and I'm publishing my own books with sutras, with the small aphorisms, phrases, spiritual one, in the Vedic culture. I have my main book. It's about 7,000 sutras there. It's like it goes The Essence on the Altar of Love, and you can download and read it from my site, absolutely free in any system. You can Google it. Paul Callaghan or Pavel Callaghan, The Essence on the Altar of Love. Yeah, you can ask me any questions in Instagram. I'm in Facebook, and I'm every day I'm answering many questions about yoga. So you can write me there. I can send you the book. You can write me the address. Like if you want, I'm gonna send you the paper book, the real book. So I'm putting 1 or 2 sutras a day over there, so you can visit it and put your comments. It's very nice of you. Will be very nice of you, because many people needs it. When you speak, it could be very important for somebody. Yeah. Right now, the students are gone in a way. It's late evening. They come in here mostly. Yeah. So welcome to my platforms, and that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Today when I do satsang, I'm gonna explain and kind of do comments on my own phrases. So I'm using the links like that, because I don't see. Well, sometimes I will go to the site, because my students did the copy with the bigger letters, so it's easier for me to read. Yeah. So I will start. It's a phrase. It's has many angles, and you're gonna write your angle, to understand based on that. Philosophy conception, I would say. To fall in love with God means to fall in love with everything. Yeah, what I mean by this phrase, you can find similar topics in my other videos, but like I said, it could be from other point of view. Yeah, so some people think they love with God, but they don't like evil things. But it's only in our head. Believe it, believe it or not. God is God. So it's everything goes from God. It goes Brahman in yoga. Holy Spirit, all comes with from it. It's not really bad things and good things we understand it by mind. Yeah, it's painful and suffering and joy another way and bliss and something. Of course, I'm not saying it's not exist, but eventually it's for good. It's karmic way, we learn our lesson. It's easy to say, but it's true. I've seen a lot of my life, like I suffered a lot in my life, so I seen many things, and I know what I'm talking about. So even bad things like teaching us, sometimes much more than good things. You know, when we relaxed and doing nothing. You know, it's the bad and good. It's very flexible things. You know, like for somebody it's straight. This one is good. This one is bad. I'm not judging them. It's how they started from childhood, from their parents. It's not bad. Like, you know, like of course something by mind, you know, by mind conception, on the mind level, on the human level, it is some bad or good things in the same time. But in a God way, it's not really such a thing. Because sometimes we can do good things and we don't see, then it's becoming bad result. It's pretty often we see that. Yeah, we're trying to do the best and something very bad happening in an opposite way. So you never know. The God is like, it's endless. It's yeah. It's much more deeper than our mind, much more bigger, much more, yeah. So the phrase is, if you love God, you love everything. Yeah, everything comes from God. You, me, objects, subjects, yeah, and sun and moon and thoughts, like bad and good, all comes from God. Of course, it's some goddess or angels, whatever you say, like they exist also, but it's different. You know, I'm talking about the God, like not the human way to think about God, like the creator of everything, the creator of creations, even the creator of our galaxies. Yeah, the absolute consciousness. Absolute. Yeah, so if you love God, you should love everything. Like, not like like some people say, like, I love God. And then it's like something bad happening, and like why God is doing this, like why God not stopping this, you know, like maybe he's bad, you know, like some people think like that or don't believe it because it's like that. He's not exist because like but we just don't see it because we're not enlightened with it. We're like in mind and our illusion, very subjective. So if you want to love God, like accept everything, accept all creation like it is. It's in a way it's perfect. I'm not saying it's not bad things in it. In a way, yeah. So accept everything. Good people, bad people, rain, or very hot day, or cold day. It's just about exception, about realizing, about awareness. If you love everything, you should feel it inside. If you're calm, if you're peaceful, if your God inside of you, like kind of alive, you see through it. through these glasses, you know, and you see everything like it's supposed to be that way. You don't think it's good or bad. You just accept it. You do this or that, like to stop it or not stop it. You don't judge who you are to judge. You didn't create this world. It's not your loss. Yeah, so from my point of view, to love God, to be in love with God, to understand God, it's not just to be with the pleasant side, with the yeah, but accept the bad things also. Accept it and realize it and try to understand it with meditation. And try to learn how to love everything. It's very hard. I'm not saying it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy, I mean. And some people, like, it's really, I understand it, it's almost impossible. Especially when the war's coming and you're starting to hate, you know, but we should control our feelings. And we should read the holy books, to listen to the right gurus. So accept creation like it is. That's the love. Not only good things. That's really believing in God. Yeah, another one I'm gonna be down there, so I'm sorry. Yeah, when God falls in love with himself, the world is born. Yeah, it's like a little bit abstract thing, and it's almost not logic in it, but it just looks like it. You know, like you should meditate in it to understand it. You should learn many books about it. It just in one phrase, in this phrase, the whole like conception in it, like a book. So that's why it's very hard to explain it. You should feel it. Yeah. When the God fallen in love with himself, of course it's like poetry speaking, like, yeah, like idioms. The world is born. So you can only feel it. I don't know even how to speak about it. You feel it in meditation, when you're in some certain special like state of mind. It's a lot of intuition here, but I felt it, you know, this way. Like poets, sometimes like feel something, and it's not logic, you know, like a Japanese poetry, you know, absolutely no logic in it, but it's beautiful. It's kind of beauty. I'm thinking now what to say about this phrase to you. Yeah, the God is love, and it's when actually when he's starting to create the world, is kind of another form of love. So he's everything is God, you know, like, and he can fall in love only with himself. think about it, but it's difficult to think about it, but it will open for you many views, you know. You're always there where you are. It's another phrase. Yeah, it's about Vedanta philosophy way sutra. Yeah, I'm gonna read it again for you. Yeah. You are always there where you are. Yeah. If you understand yourself, if you're in harmony with yourself, if you found yourself, your real self, you know, like the soul, not just mind and body. And you, whatever, like, your body is, in this country, another country, in this dimension or another dimension, you are who you are. You're not changing, you know. It's like perfect, it's absolute. Your soul, like, it's similar like God. It goes Atman in yoga. You're always there where you are. Yeah. Doesn't matter which place, what you're thinking about, what happening around you. If you realize yourself, you're always there. You're always with yourself. No matter what's gonna happen with your body and mind and circumstances, like many, like what weather, doesn't matter what is it. So think about it also. So please, the all information about everything will be under the video. So I just explained a little bit about them. They're much deeper than you think. Please tell me your opinion, your feeling about them. Be creative, meditating. So meditate. Try to go into it like, yeah, it's very nice of you if it would be dialogue with me, you know, like, yeah. At least if you came from your routine and you're thinking about something different, that's already good. Even if you don't understand what I'm speaking about. It's like little travel, you know, like little resting for you. But if you understand and feel and thinking about it, maybe it's gonna help you even to grow spiritually, to understand something. So see you next time. I think that's enough for today. Stay healthy. God bless you. Namaste. And work on yourself. Do your sadhana.